Years of traveling with camera gear taught me one thing, which isn't a secret, but it's often overlooked. Less is more. Good morning everyone and welcome to this brand new video. So let me show you how I've been traveling for the last few weeks and for the next couple of months. Alright, since I'm traveling so lightweight, of course there's compromises that had to be made, and maybe there's things that I'm missing on my trip, or also other things that maybe I could have left at home. But let me show you exactly what is in my bags, and maybe this might be an inspiration for your future travel. So let's get started. Now let's start with the backpack first before I hop over to my camera bag. Alright, this bag here, it's the Bellroy Venture Pack 26 liters. Yes, it's only 26 liters, but so far it's been absolutely great. It's a fairly expensive backpack, but no complaints. So far it's been the best backpack I've ever used. You could also use it as a camera bag, and sometimes, occasionally, I'm doing this. But let me show you what's in here. Alright, let's start with this top compartment here. In here, first of all, there's this power brick that I'm using. It is 140 watts of charging, so I can use it to charge my laptop, my camera batteries, pretty much everything. It has 3 USB Type-C ports, 1 Type-A port, and this has been perfect on this trip so far. Now, in this pouch, this is actually this is from Peak Design, and in this pouch I have all the cables that I need for this trip, or probably too many, as you can see here, for my laptop, for charging camera batteries, and yeah, that's all in here. And this pouch basically weighs nothing, and yeah, perfect for that. Sunglasses. Right, that's the top compartment. Now let's see what's in the main compartment. And you can open this in this clamshell style, but you can also just open it a little bit and then have this flap open. Let me show you. And it's very easy to get stuff out. So, wash pouch. This is also Peak Design. By the way, I will leave the links to all the things that you see in this video in the description box down below. Also, if you're traveling carry-on only, of course you have to bring one of these beautiful plastic bags, zipper bags, to put all your fluids in. Yeah, annoying, but that's what you have to do. Let's get this out of the way. Then in here I also have this tech pouch by Peak Design, which contains a bunch of external SSDs for data. Then I have the small pouch where I have my DJI mics, the one you can hear right now, also in here. Some other accessories, just some small pieces, adapters for action cameras, and this piece here, which is a macro lens for a camera that I will show you later. Also, I have a variable ND in here. What else is in here that could be interesting? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I also have in here a padlock. You may wonder why a padlock. Maybe sometimes it can be useful. Also, I can use it to lock this bag. So yeah, I have it in here. Haven't used it yet, but could be useful. Right, this is pretty much all that is in this Peak Design tech pouch. Now, then I have this neck mount here for action camera, some pants. Also in here is my MacBook Pro 14-inch. So this is basically together with this. So this is my clothing for the whole trip basically. In here is stuff for maybe 4 or 5 days. Since I'm traveling here in Asia, it's very easy to do laundry. It's super cost efficient, and why should I bring more than that? So this is It's been pretty much perfect, and it's also very sunny and warm everywhere I go, or most places, and for that it's more than sufficient. Alright, that's almost it. There's this very old school Leica tote in here that my friend gave me a few years ago, and I've been using it ever since. It's been beaten up, but I love it. So that's pretty much it. There's also an inner compartment here, and in here I have this mini tripod, Manfrotto mini tripod that I might use once in a while. I sometimes use it to mount a microphone on here. And there's this tote bag here. This tote bag actually came with the Bellroy bag because you can attach it on the outside and you have additional 10 liters where you can store some stuff. So actually not bad and can be handy. Let's see, maybe. All right, that's it pretty much on here, but there's another compartment on the outside that I've been using. And it's on this side. This is meant for water bottles, but I have been using it for this puppy here. This is my microphone that I'm using for voiceover stuff with a wind muff on here. So this goes in here. And also in here I have actually some film rolls that are already developed. These perfectly fit here on this in the side pouch, and they don't take away much space on the inside, even though this pocket here cuts away a little bit of the room on the inside of the bag, but it's not too bad. So this is pretty much all I have in this bag. And one big advantage of this bag is it's only a little over 1 kilogram. So if you're flying carry-on, that's rather important. So great bag. Now let's talk about this here, my camera bag. And on this trip I brought my Billingham bag. The reason is it fits a lot of stuff, and also you can throw it around and it will not be beaten up. So great bag for that. Also it's fairly water resistant. You know, in the tropics you never know if you might come across some rain. And by the way, the Bellroy bag also is really good in the rain. I was walking around and it got wet, and the inside perfectly dry, so really nice. All right, let's show you what is inside this bag here. All right, let's open it up. And first of all, a strap. This strap I'm using for a specific camera, but you will see. Then in here I have a flash. It's not the Flash Q20 like this pouch used to be for, but this is the Godox IT32. I've used it a few times on this trip, but so far there's no triggers available for Leica. However, just a few days ago I saw that they have a firmware update for the flash, and it says it now supports the X5L. So the X5 is the trigger and the L is Leica. So the X5 Leica trigger should be out soon, hopefully, because as soon as it's available I will pick it up. Then in here I have a mouse. Yes, a mouse, because it's better for working, at least for me. I have this extension pole for action cameras, and something you probably would not expect. I have in here a mechanical keyboard, because for doing some work on my laptop I prefer using this type of keyboard, and so far I've been loving it. It's a low-free mechanical keyboard. It's absolutely brilliant. If you type on this, oh my god, it's absolutely amazing. Then in here I have my first camera that I'm going to show you, and probably no surprise, it's the Ricoh GR4. And on this trip is my backup camera. I've used it already once, where I just wanted to stroll around and take a few shots. And I was glad that I actually brought it, because there were some photos that I could make. And also with this, I was using the IT32 because I think it's a great combo. The flash is small, the camera is small, It's a perfect combo, I would say. Another camera I have in here, and that's the camera the strap goes on, is this cute camera here. It's the new Lomo MCA. It's a film camera, and let me tell you, I've shot 6-7 rolls through this already, and yeah, I really enjoy this camera. I think it's really good. The autofocus good. The image quality looks really nice. Yeah, no problem so far. I love that it has the flash, very useful. The only thing that's very strange to me sometimes is because it's a point and shoot and it's pretty much automatic. You can use it manual, of course, but that you have to advance through after each shot. For me, it's, how can I say, sometimes I forget, so I want to take another shot because I'm so used to point and shoots. Just take a photo and the film will advance automatically, but on here you have to. But the good thing is the camera will remind you that you actually have to advance to the next frame, which is great because maybe they anticipated that some idiots like me might forget that you have to do it manually. Right, this is the first camera, or the camera, no, it's pretty much the only film camera I have with me. So not the first, the only one. Right, then also in here I have a power bank. It's 10,000 milliamps, and sometimes it's really handy if you want to charge on the go. Let's continue here. First action camera is this one here, is the DJI Action 6. It's really great because for me, what I really like that you can attach the lens that I showed you before, the macro lens. So this goes on here. And it's really great if you want to get a little bit closer, because usually you have to stay away maybe like this with an action camera, and on here it's not a problem. You just attach the lens, and then also you are able to shoot this camera at f2 if you want, which is the whole time, which is great. All right, then in here of course I have my big boy flash. It's not so big, but much bigger than the IT32. This is the Godox V480. This is my main flash that I've been using for the last 6 months or so, and yeah, it's amazing. I'm really enjoying this flash. It has enough power, it's not too big. The battery lasts pretty much, I can shoot 2 days in a row and it's not that. It's great. Now let's, here, memory card holder, nothing special. Also in here I have a Magic Arm by Small Rig and this clamp, also another attachment here. Well, I used it only a few times, so far I think I could have gotten away without bringing it. Alright, this is my dual charger for my Leica Q3 batteries. 2 batteries already in here, so this is very important. If I want to charge a few batteries at night, overnight, then this is perfect. Also in here is my Godox X3. So this is my trigger for the flash, for off-camera flash that I'm using. In here, similar to the Leica, this is the dual charger for the Ricoh GR. Very small, and yeah, it's great, but it charges very, very slow. So it takes forever for these batteries to charge if they are completely depleted, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. Then also in here I have this case here for action camera batteries for my Osmo Action 6. It holds 3 batteries. It's not a power bank, it's only a charger, so you have to plug it in order to charge. And now the main star of the show is, of course, my Leica Q3 that I've been using on this trip. This is my main camera. I have here on here, very important, the Owl Crown hot grip, so I can use the thumbs up and also the flash at the same time. Great. And also I'm rocking, maybe you've seen it in the earlier video. Oh my god, I'm almost not able to speak too early in the morning. This Owl Crown strap that you can change in length. It's been great. I like it a lot, even though it's very hot. I was a little concerned maybe it gets messed up when you sweat a lot and you have it around your neck, but so far it's been great. All right, So what else is in here are some filters for action cameras and some more filters for action cameras. And the last thing that I haven't showed you yet that is in this bag is the camera I'm filming on right now, and that is the DJI Osmo Nano action camera. Now, is there anything missing in terms of clothing? Not really. I think this is very sufficient, that what the stuff that I have with me. And in terms of camera gear, yeah, maybe once in a while I would love to use my mirrorless camera for filming videos, because I couldn't bring it on the trip. It's just too big and too heavy, and that's why I decided to bring the action cameras. And also I can use the Leica Q3 for filming. That it's actually not a big deal. It's a small limitation, but you have to get a little bit more creative and it can be done. So in terms of that, maybe I could have left the GR4 as a backup camera at home and only bring the Leica Q3, but then what if something happens to the Q3? Pretty much I'm out of luck. I can't use any camera because it's very difficult to get a quick replacement for it. So I think it's a wise decision just to have ease of mind, and I know if something happens, I still have the GR4. The film camera is very lightweight, so leaving that at home is no point. And also I want to test the camera. I want to see what it can do. And by the way, one thing I did not show you is the film that I have. It's right now in the fridge behind me, but let me show you. Now, I only have a few rolls here right now. I might pick up some more, and I have some films that I've never shot before, and it's also this one here, the Lucky 200. It's a brand new color film from China, so I'm curious to shoot that. And other than that, I have some 500T, Lomo 400, a few rolls, and I have some black and white film. I have the Leica, the 50 ISO black and white film. I bought it also in Kuala Lumpur because back at home I couldn't get it, wasn't available. So I picked up a roll because I'm curious how it looks. So this is basically also the film. Now everything is complete. Now you have seen pretty much everything that is in my bags on the trip. All right, guys, so I hope that gives you a good idea of what I brought on my trip, and maybe this also serves as sort of an inspiration for you for some future travels that you might do. And I think the biggest takeaway and the biggest lesson from this video is probably that less is more. And yeah, I'm quite happy what I brought on this trip, and every time I have to move to a new location, I'm very glad that I did not bring any big bags whatsoever, because it's so easy to travel around with this. And if you're flying carry-on only, it's very easy to bring it on board. Nobody's really asking you to weigh it because it doesn't look that heavy, even though my camera bag is probably more heavy than my backpack. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Until then, auf Wiedersehen.